Hi guys, so this is just a little guide on how to use the way that the images that I make for the slider, how to make those useful in Revolution sliders so that we can get kind of a cool effect and using all of the layers to get animations and stuff. I know I package the images a little bit differently than we've done in the past, so I thought this might be helpful for anybody wanting to use the Revolution slider to, put banners and things on the website. So I'm just going to show you really quickly what I think is a quick and easy way to do that. So from the dashboard at the Northwest Wine Academy website, there we go. We're going to go to Revolution Slider. And we've got 3. I know typically we just have 3 to 5. I'm going to create a new one. Oh, no, not a new slider. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm just going to go back and pretend I didn't do that. We want the homepage slider. There we go. That's not what I wanted either. Jeez, guys, I'm bad at this. There we go. Edit slides. That's what I wanted. I've only done this like twice. All right, yeah, here we go. So here we can see our 3 slides that we've got going on. We've got 2 that are kind of always there, and then 1 advertising an upcoming event. So I'm going to start a new one. And I'm going to take this down at the end. But for the time being, yeah, so this should just hopefully be helpful. That was my phone, sorry. So yeah, we're going to select an image or multiple images. We're going to go to upload file and select file. And this will be on your computer. So you will have downloaded the files that I send you. And I'll send a couple of files. Usually there's one called background and then something like 1 through 3. So this one is for Ezra Slider for a class that is going to be running in the spring. And I send you a preview of what it's supposed to look like all together. We don't want to use that one. We want Ezra Slider background. So open that up. That's going to load. It's going to take a moment. All right, so we're going to insert that. Slide created, edit slide. Typically, I think when we do it, we're just going in and editing slides and then changing the settings and like what images it's showing. But in this case, I'm going to show you, I'm going to start from scratch here. So we've got the slider here. This is the background. This square shows kind of the active area. On these little sides, this is where the tab arrows go to tab back and forth between this slide and the next one. So that looks great. That's exactly what we want to show up right at first. And then we're going to go to add layer. Oh no, add image layer. That's what I wanted. We're going to go back to upload file, select files. Then we're going to go to Ezra Slider 1. Open that. These should go pretty quickly. And hang on, this one I want to kill this one. Delete layer. Delete that caption layer that I need. We just want the image layer. And this should be the right size. So you can see that it's got these little crop marks and arrows and stuff. You don't need to touch that. This should all be the right size where if you just align the corners of the layer to the corners of the slide, it should be aligned correctly. Yep. See, there you go. I try and crop it for you, so that's going to be the case. You can fiddle with it a little bit if it looks a little off or like it needs a little adjustment. So that looks pretty good. And then you can change the timing here. There's a bunch of things you can do, but typically if you're just editing an existing slide, which I think is what we're really meant to be doing, that should already be in there. We're just changing kind of the pictures that's getting pulled up. So we're going to go again, add another layer, upload files, select files, slider 2. This is a part with all the class information. Insert. There we go, same thing. Just kind of put that in place. You can see again it aligns pretty well. One more time, because I sent 4 theoretically to you. I sent background 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to go to Ezra Slider 3. Insert. And then again, align that with the rest of them. So that's kind of where that's supposed to be. And again, I will have sent you an image of how this would all look all put together, so you'll know exactly how it aligns. And then this would be a great layer to turn into a button to, you know, have that go to page about to learn more about the class or what have you. And that is an option as well in here where you can turn that into a see layer links and stuff. But I'm not going to get into that. That's more Camille and Phoebe's deal. I just wanted to show you how to use layers in order to create animation. So what you're going to want to do, so this one starts at 500. We're going to start this one at 700 and this one at 900. So they're all about 2 seconds apart. And that should work. So now we're going to go to update slide. We're going to look at it on the Northwest Wine Academy's website. Going to reload that so that you can see what it looks like. I've got that first one. There we go. So obviously those aren't exactly the animations we use, but you can see how using the layers and revolution slider allow you to get a pretty interesting animated effect. So yeah, so hopefully that is helpful for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and delete this slide because we haven't approved that design yet, but I just wanted to do something kind of quick and easy to show you guys how to use it. Hopefully it was helpful. Thank you for paying attention to me. And if you have any questions, as always, I'm available through email. Yes, delete the slide, and I have to do my Google Hangouts. Thanks, guys.